Okay, so before this video starts, guys, I just wanted to point out, this is based off of all my live streams that I have done on this channel. So go check those out. If you have any questions on the things that I do on my streams, then just type those in the comments below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Hey guys, it's your boy Lincoln Blocks here, back with yet another video on the channel. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am. And in this video, I'll be showing you how I live stream with Streamlabs OBS. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so you're going to want to head over to this website right on over here. It's actually streamlabs.com. You're going to want to go ahead and you're going to click download Streamlabs. And once you've went ahead and done that, you're going to head over to Streamlabs and it should look something like this, okay? And yeah, so you're going to have a scene, obviously. And once you've added yourself a scene, you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to want to click this little settings icon so we can edit the settings. Now you're going to want to go to general and you're going to select the language as English. You don't really need to mess with output, neither do you need to mess with source alignment snapping. You don't even really need to enable that. I just have it enabled. But go ahead and you're going to go over to stream, okay? And this is basically where you link all of your accounts. Alright, so once you've linked all your accounts, forgot to mention, if you want to link more than one account, then you are going to have Prime. I do not actually use Prime, but it's really up to you. So go over here to output, and you're going to select the output mode as advanced. By default, it's going to say simple. You're going to switch that to advanced, okay? So once you've done that, you're obviously going to go to the streaming tab because we're not going to be recording. And select audio track, select 1. And encoder, if you have NCPD or something that starts with N, I forget what it's called, but you know, select that. If you have a really good CPU, software, X264 basically, then select that. I don't actually have, I mean, it's really what works for you, so go. I would just select whatever. You're gonna have to do some test runs to see what works for you, but you know, whatever. So I just have mine set as AMD, and enforce streaming service encoder settings, make that checked, and rescale output, make that unchecked. Okay. So yeah, make sure rescale output is unchecked. Okay. So you're going to see present, and since we're streaming on YouTube, you're going to select YouTube streaming. If you're not streaming on YouTube and you're streaming on Twitch, sorry, then select Twitch, okay? If you're recording, select recording, okay? I'm just going to do YouTube streaming. Quality present, I would select quality. If you have a CPU that is older than 3 years old, then I would select balance or speed. But if you do not, then I would select quality. Okay. Rate control method, you can't actually mess with that. Pre-pass mode, select that to disabled. And target bitrate, it really depends on what yours is. So go ahead and head over to this speed test website. Right on over here, it's called speedtest.net, and yeah, so this is what it looks like. You're just going to go ahead and you're going to click go, and that is going to start it. I have pretty good internet. It's pretty decent, you know. It depends on if you have crappy internet or really good internet. So yeah, I have about 90, 100, and like 11 more like. It's pretty decent, you know what I'm saying. So I get a pretty good download speed and a pretty good upload speed. Keep in mind that your upload speed is not going to be as high as your download speed. Okay, mine is. Never mind. Don't listen to me. That was dumb. Okay, well, you guys get the point. But yeah, so that looks pretty good. About a good speed. But yeah, so this just gives you an idea of your speed. So yeah, you're going to want to head back on over here to Streamlabs. Let's open up the settings. And yeah, so you're going to want to select pre-pass mode to disable. I think I already went over that. Target bitrate, set that to about whatever you want. I keep mine as 9,000. I do the exact same in OBS. If you did not actually watch my how to set up OBS video, then I would go ahead and check that out. But yeah, so let's go to filter data. You can't actually mess with that. Keyframe individual, you also can't mess with that. View mode, select that to basic. And yeah, so now you're going to want to head over to audio, and this is basically your audio. So let me just move this over here so you guys can see the mixer. But sample rate requires a restart. Select 48 kHz, okay, and select channels requires, I would select Syria, okay. And desktop audio device 1, these are all my desktop audio devices. I'll just select my default. Now, you're going to want to select whatever mic you have, and this is, of course, my mic. I'm not going to use that right now because that will mess up my mic with the OBS, is what I'm recording with. If you want to learn how to use OBS and set it up, then watch that video. But yeah, I'm just going to select my webcam video, and it has a pretty good volume, you know what I'm saying? You can also turn this up and down. Choose it to your liking, you know, whatever. But yeah, so let's head back over here to the settings, and yeah, you don't really need to mess with mic device 2 or mic device 3. Neither do you need to mess with desktop audio device 2. But yeah, you can just keep those disabled. That's only if you want 2 desktop audio devices or 1 to 3 mics, okay? But go ahead and head over to video. Base camera resolution, this is basically whatever your monitor resolution is. Mine's 920 by 1080, so we're going to select that. Output, scale resolution, set that to 920 by 1080 because that's basically the HD version. And downscale filter, you're going to want to select that to blinder, fast but blurry if scaling. Lane coast, that has a lot of effect on your CPU, so you're going to be using a lot more CPU if you use that. You can just do a bunch of test runs to see which one works for you. Now, I have mine as blinder, okay? So, when it says FPS type, I would do common FPS values, and if you have a medium to high NPC, select 60. If you have a low NPC, select 30 or lower, or 48. I'm just going to keep it at 60. Now, you're going to want to head over to Advanced, and you're going to want to go to Process Priority. Select Above Normal. That works for me. You're going to have to do a bunch of test runs to see which one works for you. If you have a high-end to, or medium-end to high-end PC, then I would select Normal to High. If you have a not very good PC, I would select Below Normal or Idle. I just have Above Normal. Even though my PC is pretty good, I still use above normal. I don't use high. Now, where it says video, you're just going to select color format and select NV12, and that's basically the full color range. YUV color space, select 601, and YUV color range, you're going to want to select that to full. I don't know why that was on partial, but yeah, so force GPU as render device, keep that on. Now, audio monitoring device, you don't really need to select that because we've already done it at the audio, so we can just minus that so we don't have to see it. So recording, file name formatting, don't mess with that. That's basically what you're going to name your file, so yeah, so that's the month, date, hour, minute, and seconds. That's basically all it is. And replay buffer, file name prefix, select replay. And stream delay, I would do, I would select that to about 5 if I were you. But yeah, so we don't really need to enable that. I mean, it's not really a huge, big deal, but you know. Preserve cutoff point, increase delay when recording. Let's actually check that off. I don't know why that was on. And let's put that actually to 0 just for now. And let's do automatically reconnect. Select that to enable. Retry delay, I would set that to 10 seconds. Maximum retry, set that to about 10. Now, you're going to want to head over to your network and blind to IP, select default, and don't check any of those things. Sources, enable browser source hardware. Acceleration requires a restart. Keep that on. Media files, enable media file catching. Keep that on as well. Now, we can just X that out. We don't actually need to see that. hotkeys is basically the same thing with OBS. So if you want to start streaming, you'd click a key, and yeah, so it's pretty simple. If you have a remote control app, then you are going to use that. Appearance, don't really mess with that. If you want a day theme, which I'm not a huge fan of, then select that. If you want a night, which looks way better to me, then I would select night. Now, we can just head over to, actually, I think we've actually gone over all the settings. So, how do you actually insert some stuff into your thing? So, before we do that, let's go ahead and let's join a game of Roblox to show you how you can add the Roblox source to your thing. But before we do that, if you have your OBS running, which I do too right now, if you do not, go check out that video, go check that out right now. But yeah, so this is loading right now. But yeah, so you can actually go ahead on over here and you can go to settings, and I think you can go to game overlay. I think that's it. Actually, let's just check all these. I don't know which one it is, so here it is. No, it's not. Okay. Let's go to advanced. No. Hotkeys. No. General. Oh yeah, so if you want to insert all of your settings that are on OBS, which I would not do because streaming and recording are a little bit different, then click OBS import. I would actually not do that if I were you, but you know, whatever. It's really up to you. If you like the settings, then, you know, do whatever. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to obviously join a game of anything, really. If you did not see my live stream today, that's why I was playing City Tycoon and Natural Disaster Survival. If you did not go check out that live stream, go check it out right now. Well, let's go ahead and let's join a game of Natural Disaster Survival. Okay, and let's click play. And okay, should be getting in. Join Roblox. And now we are getting in. So let's head back over to Streamlabs. And now that we're in Roblox, we can just go ahead and click this little plus icon. And if you want me to show you how to set up all these widgets, then comment down below and I will show you how to set up all this stuff. But yeah, so you're going to want to go over here and you're going to want to select game capture. It's the same thing as OBS. Click add source. And let's go ahead and let's name this Roblox. Oh, it's a little bit dark in here and it's hard to see. Roblox. Add source, and so that's going to add the source in, and we can just select capture specific window. It's already captured Roblox, but you know, whatever. Window, select your Roblox window or whatever window you want to choose, and window match priority, match title, otherwise find window of same execute, and hook rate, normal, recommended. Capture cursor, if you want to capture your cursor, then keep that checked. If you do not, then keep that unchecked. Use anti-cheat, compatibility hook, select that checked, okay? So you're going to click done, and that's going to add this in. By the way, forgot to mention, if you, you actually don't have to click on this. If you hold ALT and then you drag down on this, oh gosh, it's not working, is it? ALT. You can actually use these things. I don't know why ALT wasn't working. But if you want it to be like absolutely perfect, then right click on it, click transform, and click fit to screen. That's going to fit it to screen so there's no other black particles in it. So if we go ahead and we click ready, we are now in the game, so it looks nice and clean, nice and not laggy at all. Okay, is there a hacker in the game? I have no clue. Oh snap, what's going on? Oh man. Okay. Well, let's not really worry about that. That was not the point of this video. But yeah, so now we have this frame rate. It's going really good, by the way. But yeah, so if you want to add a browser source into the game, this is how I basically do my sub counters for my live streams. If you did not go check those out, go check those out right now. But yeah, so if we head over to sub counter, okay, real-time live subscribe YouTuber account / real-time. Just type in whatever your YouTube name is and it will pop up. So you're gonna want, I'm just gonna search go ahead and let's search Lincoln Blocks, just like that. Click enter. Now it's going to take it to your YouTube page. Okay, and it looks just like this. Perfect, perfect. And you're going to want to go to live subscriber count. And once you get to the live subscriber count, you are going to want to copy that link. Okay, just like that. And let's make sure that's copied. Okay, it's copied. Control-C, just like that. Head on over here. And you're going to want to add in a browser source right on over here. Click add source, and that's going to add a browser source in. Let's do sub. Dang, it is dark in here. Let me turn this light on. Okay, that's better. So let's do sub counter. Okay, just like that. And let's click add source, and that's going to add a source in. And now you're going to type in the link of that. So you type that in. Click over here, and that's going to pop up the URL. And with height, don't really mess with any of that unless you really want to. And let's right click on it, and let's click transform, and let's click fit to screen. We should actually resize this so that it's showing us. Okay, so we need to put this right here, and we need to click ALT. Whoops, this is not working. ALT. ALT. Okay, so I think I just paused the recording. Let's see if you guys actually saw that. Let's go ahead and let's add a screen capture in. I accidentally paused it. I don't actually know what happened there. Let's go ahead and let's add a display capture and click add source and name it display capture, whatever you want to name it, honestly. You can select whatever screen you want. This is basically my screen 2 if you want to see that. Click display 1 and capture cursor. If you do not want to capture your cursor, then you can keep that unchecked. If you do, click capture cursor. Okay, so now we have gone over all the things that we can add into this Streamlabs OBS. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you're new, I am doing a give back to all my subscribers where if you subscribe to me, then I subscribe to you. So it's basically a sub for sub. You get the point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!